What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto back with another video, man. And we about to jump into this Ghislaine Maxwell case. If you guys don't know about it, this is Jeffrey Epstein's former associate, ex-girlfriend, whatever you want to call her. She's on trial right now for sex trafficking, and there's a lot of big name people that are going to get exposed. It's so bad, and they're so scared that they're not letting the media outlets into this trial because of some of the big name people that are gonna get exposed. So buckle up, get ready, and we're about to expose what's going on. All right, guys, so this is information that's pretty much known. At least 4 women who say they were underage and preyed upon by Maxwell will be testifying. What's been raising some eyebrows is that one woman, Virginia Giuffre, will not be participating. She is one of the most famous accusers who says she was 17. Epstein Maxwell started flying her around the world for sex with high-profile politicians, royals, billionaires, and she's the one who has named the likes of Prince Andrews, former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, former Israel Prime Minister Barack, as some of the important men she was forced to have sex with. She has also accused former President Bill Clinton of partying on Epstein Island. Now, the reason she's not showing up is 1, because of death threats, and 2, she is being paid off. The elites are so scared that these powerful people are going to get exposed. It's going to destroy the whole sex trafficking ring and triangle that's going on from powerful people within our government. Not only powerful people within our government, but rich billionaires and celebrities alone. The list goes on. There are so many people that are involved in this, as you guys will see with this video going on. But like I was saying, she's not going to participate in the trial. That's a big shocker because she's one of the most famous people in this whole thing. But on a good note, Jeffrey Epstein's former pilot testifies Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrews flew on Epstein's plane. I mean, it's not no surprise. We all know that. But what is a surprise is that he's actually talking about it and he's alive right now. Like I said, they're trying to block everything. They don't want no media outlets inside the courtroom while this trial is going on, because they know what's going to happen. How many powerful people will be exposed, and the grip around the world, the grip will loosen up. It will loosen up. Some of the most powerful people will no longer have any say-so. Gone. So they're trying to distract us with a lot of things. As you notice, you guys don't notice all the stuff that's randomly starting to happen right now. Barbados claims independence, and they no longer, Queen Elizabeth no longer has any say-so in that territory. Not even a territory, they're their own country or nation now. And they made Rihanna a national hero. And then you had the famous off-white designer, Virgil. Everybody was getting mad because I can't say his name right. And they're going to keep getting mad because I don't care. He died the day before the trial started. He was one of the people that was actually going to Epstein's Island. And the distractions just keep happening. Today we had a school shooting. 3 people killed, I believe, 6 shot. And because of these 2 people right here, they're causing all these mass distractions going on around the world. Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, hugged up right here. These are the 2 people that cause all this madness. And there's so many more people behind this. But they're going to continue to try to distract us from this trial. When Kyle Rittenhouse trial was going on, and the boy Ahmaud Arbery's trial was going on, there was no distractions like this. Now, every time you turn around, there's something happening in the media to distract us from what's going on. They got a new, flu variant, if you guys know what I'm talking about. They just named, of course, right before this starts. But they're just trying to distract us and take our attention off of this. They're trying to get the public to not focus on this trial. So they're just going to continue to push out distraction after distraction after distraction. That is their goal. And they're going to do everything to keep the public from talking about the likes of Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey. This is crazy. Another picture with Donald Trump in it and the two evils. Everybody's trying to separate from these people, but you can't. You guys have put your footprint in, and now you're being exposed. Exposed for everything that's going on. These girls are testifying, but what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to bribe the jury, and they're going to try to pay these girls off or scare them into not saying what they should be saying. I'm telling you, that's exactly what they're going to do. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these girls start dying. You got to think, they're testifying against the Clintons. They are testifying against some of the most powerful people around the world. They're exposing them. Will anything happen to these elite people? No. But it will tarnish their reputation. And that power grip that they still have will no longer be there. That respect will be gone. And the public will start protesting if nothing doesn't happen, which may spark a civil war in the country. It's become a joke how the Illuminati is trying to cover for these people. It's a joke. They're getting away with nobody really knowing what's going on in the courtroom, because it's such a high profile case. If Ghislaine Maxwell decides to testify for herself and expose these people, they are going to say she committed suicide. They're going to say she committed suicide. And this picture right here that was supposedly taken in the courtroom, you see those supposedly police badges or stars? That is an Illuminati sign. They're putting it right in our face. The Illuminati is in that room, influencing that whole case. But nobody can see or hear what's really going on. We just have to hope and pray that the people that are giving us the details are being honest. But that's not going to be the case. These accusers are going to either start dying or being bribed. Death or bribery. They're either going to have to pick. They're going to give them an ultimatum. Either you're going to take this money and shut your mouth and don't expose some of the elite people, some people they don't care about. But one thing I can tell you is they're going to continue to distract us because they know how gullible the public is. They're going to continue to have these celebrities do crazy things, all to distract us from what's going on in this case. There are going to be such huge distractions. Like I said, we're already seeing it now. And this right here, this was the list. They're trying to say it's fake and it's not real. But this is a list of names of people who were involved in this big sex trafficking ring. Guys, there is a lot of well-known people on there. Young Money, you know, it's Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. Like, Good Music, Kanye West and his crew. Like, these are people that us conspiracy analysts have been exposing for a while with this big old sex trafficking ring that they have going on. But people tend to not want to believe us until it's too late. It's too late. And that's the problem. That is the problem. We're trying to fight a battle and expose these pedophiles that we've been exposing for a very long time, but it took for this high-profile case to happen. Ghislaine Maxwell is going to really tarnish some legacies if she's not killed beforehand. She actually spoke about having video footage of a high-profile politician sleeping with an underage minor. Oh yes, this is your boy, Elon Musk. He is not free neither. He's not getting out of this. He was in on this too, along with some other big-time billionaires like Jeff Bezos. They try to sweep this stuff on the road. Oh, that picture was just blah, blah, blah. Oh, that picture was da-da-da. No. No. Be honest and tell the people what's really going on. Everybody worships Elon Musk. This dude doesn't care about nobody but himself and the underage girls he's sleeping with. Why do you think he's trying to control us so much with microchips and trying to do a lot of things involving the brain and being able to move your brain to a different body after you die? Like, he is really trying to manipulate the human body and the human life. We are not meant to be manipulated with like that. We're meant to be natural. This dude's been doing everything in his power for the past few years to change that, along with trying to colonize Mars. This dude is blindly leading people to destruction. Intentionally at that too. With his queen next to him. Because they're all in this together. This is very sickening to see these celebrities go down like this. And normalize this type of stuff. And try to distract us while doing so. And try to actually donate money to sex trafficking victims when they are the biggest sex traffickers in the world. We've already seen pictures of George Bush, and I believe, what was it, a dress or something like that, throwing a paper plane at the Twin Towers. Oh no, George Bush was throwing a paper plane at the Twin Towers, and Bill Clinton was sitting in a dress or something like that. These were pictures in Jeffrey Epstein's house. Now, isn't that scary? Very, very scary. This man knew more than the average person. He knew what our government was doing. He knew how they staged everything from 9/11 to other things. And he was running a big sex trafficking ring to please all these old men. You got to think, these guys are old. And they're getting their rocks off on young underage girls. Imagine how many girls are still stuck over there, are being trafficked, or are being used for sacrifices. They use these young girls for blood sacrifices. And look at Mr. Morgan. Like, come on. How do you think they keep staying alive so long? And they look so old. Oh, the royal family would never. Yes, the royal family's no better. Only the rich and powerful were allowed to go to Epstein Island. Partying, doing drugs, sleeping with underage girls. All for the sake of getting their rocks off and feeling like they're in complete control. Power is very sickening. Very, very sickening. And the things people will do is even worse. Y'all, don't fall victim. Don't be distracted from this trial. Keep bringing it up. Keep waking people up. Because it's time to expose them. And wake the rest of the world up. And then they will see how everything's connected together. And get these demons off this earth. They don't even deserve to breathe. And then on top of that, they're trying to bust out all these distractions. Like I was saying, look at this. Kyle Rittenhouse Wow, they're bringing him back up. Withdrawals from Arizona State University following student outrage. Another distraction from what's going on in this case, guys. Don't fall for it. Another distraction. U.S. judge sentences wife of Mexican drug lord El Chapo to 3 years in prison. They're doing anything at this point to distract us, guys. Anything. And I mean it. It gets even better. Look at this, guys. CNN host Chris Cuomo accused of using media sources to gain information about Andrew Cuomo's accusers. We got all this stuff going on, and they're trying to bring up other sexual harassment type things to distract us, guys. Here we go again. U.S. Supreme Court acts to review overturn Bill Cosby conviction. Why? Because they know this is going to start a public outrage and distract everybody from the actual reality of what's going on. And this right here gets me the worst. PETA launches urban outrage online shopping featuring fictional clothing made of human parts. This is the most Illuminati shit in the world, but I'm going to do a video for that itself. But this was a distraction for the conspiracy analysts like myself. And this one right here, Jack Dorsey stepping down as the CEO of Twitter. Like, all these CEOs been stepping down because they're involved in this stuff. And they're so worried about getting caught up in it and being exposed. But he chose to step down right now, just like Jeff Bezos did. Bill Gates, one of the biggest people in this sex trafficking ring. All these CEOs have been stepping down because they know they are going to get exposed. Man, y'all stay woke. This industry is a joke. But stay on top of this. Miss Maxwell's trial, along with Jeffrey Epstein, if you want to include him in it, because he was one of the people that started this. We are going to expose them. Stay woke and don't give up, because justice will prevail no matter what we got to do. We got to connect the dots, though, and work together. Y'all have a great night.